That feeling of anxiety, the racing thoughts, feels like a battle you must fight with your mind alone. But what if the fastest control isn't a thought, but a 2-second breath that can instantly calm your nervous system? This isn't just breathing. Up to 95% of your mood-regulating serotonin is actually produced in your gut. Your daily habits are constantly influencing these biological levers, either fueling anxiety or building a foundation for calm. We will now expose the hidden habits worsening anxiety and reveal the science-backed routines to reclaim your mental clarity. First, let's identify the enemy. Many of us have daily habits that secretly sabotage our mental state. Do these sound familiar? It starts with poor sleep. An inconsistent schedule creates a vicious cycle. Anxiety ruins sleep, and lack of sleep amplifies anxiety. Next, that extra coffee. While it feels like a boost, too much caffeine actually spikes anxiety symptoms, making you feel jittery and on edge. Your lunch can be a trigger. Processed foods and sugar cause blood sugar crashes that mimic anxiety symptoms like shakiness and irritability. And finally, your phone. Constant scrolling keeps your nervous system activated through comparison, FOMO, and information overload. These seem like small things. So why do they have such a powerful effect? The answer is the biological connection between your actions and your nervous system. Your habits are direct inputs for your body's chemistry. Let's look at the science behind how you can consciously pull the right neurological levers. This starts with the gut-brain axis. With up to 95% of serotonin made in your gut, your diet literally builds the neurochemicals that determine if you feel anxious or calm. So when you feel irritable after a sugary snack, it is not just a sugar rush. It is a real-time disruption of your body's mood regulation system. Another lever is light. Getting sunlight in the morning helps set your circadian rhythm, which improves your sleep later and boosts serotonin production now. Even simple touch has power. Placing a hand on your heart activates pressure receptors that send calming signals to your brain, a direct physical message of safety. So we know the saboteurs and we understand the science. Now, how do you use this knowledge in a real anxious moment? Let's return to the hook. The physiological sigh. It's 2 sharp inhales through the nose, then 1 long exhale through the mouth. This rapidly offloads CO2 and calms you. A similar micro habit is the 1-breath reset. 1 slow inhale and a double-length exhale. This activates your parasympathetic rest and digest state. Feeling rushed? Try moving at half speed. Stir your coffee slowly. This signals to your brain that there is no emergency, breaking the panic posture. If your mind is racing with what-ifs, ground yourself in the present. Gently look around and name 3 things you see, 3 you hear, and 3 you feel. These micro-interventions are your emergency toolkit. But how do you build a foundation so you need that toolkit less often? This is where foundational routines come in. The most powerful is daily mindfulness. Just 5-10 minutes a day can reduce anxiety and improve emotional regulation. You're not just relaxing, you are rewiring your brain. Studies show it can increase gray matter density in areas for focus. You are building a stronger brain. Another foundational habit, protect your first 30 minutes. No phone. This prevents an immediate cortisol spike and lets your brain set its own tone for the day. To prevent stress from bleeding between tasks, create closing ceremonies. Simply closing a laptop and washing your hands with intention signals work is done to your brain. But here's a critical nuance. The goal isn't perfection. Forcing a routine when you're exhausted can create more stress. Flexibility is key. Let's connect this. The real power is in the system you create. It's about mindfully replacing a saboteur, like morning screen time, with a new routine. Remember the gut-brain axis? This is why replacing a sugary snack with nuts is not a diet choice. It is a direct intervention to stabilize your mood. And every time you use a physiological sigh or half-speed movement, you are consciously using a known neurological lever to tell your body you are safe. Anxiety thrives in chaos and reactivity. This system of habits creates a predictable, safe foundation for your nervous system to rest on. Breaking free from anxiety isn't about one grand gesture. It's about the small daily votes you cast for calm and clarity through your habits. You have more agency over your mental state than you think, not by fighting your thoughts, but by supporting your body. So start small. Do not try to change everything at once. Pick one thing from this video, a morning walk, the physiological sigh. Which one will you try? Your mental clarity is not something you find. It is something you build, one intentional habit at a time.